Okay, so experiment Operation Tour Guide is now active. Who wants to be my tour guide? Where should we check out in beautiful Nashville, Tennessee? Where should be the first area of Nashville that we walk around, check out? If I wanted to check out a place I want to check out several different areas. Areas that would make sense to live. Areas that would make sense to open a store. Where should we check out? Come to Memphis. Fuck no. Okay.
Right.
I vote against this idea. Erica had this idea of using live chat as a tour guide, and I am right about to vote her down.
No, the reason why I said that is because I asked Lewis, where do you want to check out? And he told me, he said he didn't know. So as a result of that, that's the reason why I'm asking you guys, because...
They said Memphis, Erica. Okay.
Memphis?
Can you ban the person that said Memphis?
No, why am I going to ban them? Maybe they want to
Send
have
him,
you...
instead of banning him, send him to Memphis.
Why don't you go with them to Memphis, huh?
Like GTFO. Okay, yes. Franklin. Yeah, I was gonna check out Franklin. So what part of Nashville would be worth going around? What's it, downtown? What in downtown?
Gulch.
Broadway, downtown Nashville. All right, how about this? Broadway, downtown Nashville. Okay. Well, what in? Where should we walk around? Yeah, let's see. What would be a nice area to walk around down there?
What's Goon Squad? What is that?
Yeah, too late now, David Mason. Too late now.
What?
He said I should change the title, but it's too late.
You can change it all later. No, we're not checking out another YouTuber. This whole thing is for Lewis to find a location where to live and where to find a store. That's it. It's not really to sightsee.
Yeah, this isn't a tourist trip. It's more to...
Yeah, it's a goal for where Lewis is going to live. So don't think this is one of those like, okay, just F around for a couple hours. No, this is completely...
Come to LA. This idea is killing. Are you kidding? California? No. No. Not. Let's see. Store location around Vanderbilt campus might be good for customer location. For a store near Vanderbilt, because college kids will have tons of MacBooks. You want to check out the Vanderbilt campus area?
Sure.
Where is that? Let's see. Vanderbilt campus. Vanderbilt University, 24th Avenue South. Yeah, let's check that out. So.
Okay. Do you guys know if there's any good rib place or barbecue place around
Yeah,
here?
Erica wants to get herself some barbecue.
Yeah. I'm not going to a Subway. I didn't come all the way to Tennessee just to go to Subway.
Erica's a high maintenance gal. You take her to get a $5 footlong, and she's like, I want a $10 footlong. No $5 footlong. I want $10 footlong.
There's no $5 footlong anymore. It's all like $7.99 footlong.
Yeah, inflation. It's gonna be $20 footlong soon.
I know. Might as well eat your ribs now.
It's gonna be $20 footlong when we're done with it.
Eat the ribs now before they're $30 a rack.
Okay.
Upstate Pierogies is at 975 Main. Now, the whole idea behind Tennessee is they don't have an income tax. So let's say, you save a significant amount of money. So even though state tax is higher, I think it's only about 1 or 2% higher than New York. And that's really like packing peanuts if you think about it, because that tax mostly applies to shopping, right? How much clothes and how much stuff do you think we buy in a year? It's not very much at all. Yeah, you spend maybe, let's just go on the high end. Let's say you spend an extra $2,000. That's nothing compared to how much people pay for income tax. That's what makes Tennessee so attractive. You don't just focus on the sales tax and then exclude the fact that there's no income tax. It's a very cost-saving state, but
turn right onto Dominican Drive.
But from what I pick up about this place, it's very kind of cold. It's like, you're broke, so be it. You know, you're homeless, so what? You know, live on the street. We don't care about you. That's how it is living. It appears to be living in a really lean state.
A little lower, please.
Versus New York. New York has a lot of programs, right? New York is spilling money at people left and right. And that's why New York is broker than broke. MTA is a total mess. I've been hearing that people are leaving New York to come to Tennessee because they want to have a much more leaner government.
There were studio apartments that are $121 a week. And to be clear, you probably don't want to live there. But like $121 a week for a studio apartment. Like, there's something going on there that's not $2,000. In New York City, that's $2,000.
Yeah. If you live in a $121 apartment, I would suggest live very minimalistic. Have no valuables. That way, if someone breaks in, they'll be like, what the hell do we steal?
To be fair, if you're living in a $121 a week apartment, you probably don't have any valuables.
You'd be surprised. People have sentimental valuables.
Yeah, but nobody wants to steal sentimental stuff.
Antique furniture?
Your baby pictures are only valuable to you.
They can trash it.
In 500 feet, take the Interstate 65 South ramp on the right toward Huntsville. Now take the Interstate 65 South ramp on the right.
New York has a lot of programs like that, but New York also needs them because everything is so insanely expensive.
Yeah, it's Tesla.
Insanely expensive. Let them be.
Just buy less stuff. If you want to bitch about sales tax, just buy less stuff. Be minimalistic. I've been preaching that.
The sales tax here is not that much higher than New York's. That's 2%. The other thing. What?
2%.
Just stay on Interstate 65 south toward Huntsville.
Like I said, don't be so short-sighted and focus on the 2% when it comes to sales tax.
Yeah, it's like 10% sales tax here, but New York is 8.875% sales tax.
Yeah.
But you also have 2.2% property tax versus like 0.7% in Tennessee, and you also have zero income tax versus 6 to 10% in New York.
Yeah.
So like the sales tax is mildly higher, but it's like a penny higher. But everything else is a dollar cheap. When you look at the math of it overall.
That's my question.
On the right onto US 70S toward US 431 Demon Street.
Am I talking too loud?
No, it's not loud. It's just when she was saying something. Sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
But yeah, don't be so short-sighted about the sales tax.
People would say don't be so short-sighted about income tax. There's far more opportunity in New York City than there is in an area like Tennessee, and maybe that's true. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just not making the right use of the opportunity because I don't have enough to be able to make sense of it all. I don't have enough to be make the extra several millions that I would need to be able to make.
Well,
for it to be worthwhile.
If you have a franchise like a You Break I Fix and you sell it to Asurian.
If I were selling You Break I Fix to Asurian, then it might just actually make sense. Let's see. Oh, I need 209B. That's 209 and 209A. Give me my 209B.
209B is on the left.
Give me my 209B. There's a gulch. They call it. What's a gulch?
Now take exit 209B on the right.
Yes, woman. This is mildly more manageable traffic than what I would expect to see in New York City at this time of day. Can you imagine New York City traffic around noon?
Terrible.
Never mind. I spoke to Zip.
Buy less stuff.
Purpose of trip.
That's American.
Explain.
You know what the thing is?
Where to work and where to live. See ya.
I was gonna say JP. So you say buy less stuff. That's American. The sad thing is that yes, it is un-American. But the fact is the way the economy is going, people should be buying less stuff. I've been advocating on my channel, be minimalistic, pare down, sell your stuff, give away your stuff for a reason. Because the more money that you spend on stuff, the less money is in your pocket and the less money you can
In
spend on
500
investments.
feet, turn right onto Broadway.
Moving to Tennessee won't fix all of your problems. Moving anywhere is not going to fix all your problems. That's kind of a... That's weird. That's kind of like saying, I don't know, like, you know, dating somebody is not going to fix all your problems. It's not supposed to.
You gotta fix your own problems.
Yeah. That really doesn't make any sense. That's kind of like when someone says, quote, it can always be worse. Is that a Pontiac 1992 Grand Prix? That is a 1992 Pontiac Grand Prix, isn't it?
Shit.
I recognize those taillights anywhere.
It looks like it hasn't been washed since 1993.
Bro, that's a 1992 Pontiac Grand Prix.
I wish they washed it.
Whoa. I recognize that shit. I recognize that shitty taillight design anywhere. I love that little piece of shit car.
Joshua says, telling other people what's good for them or not American or whatever you call that's un-American. You mind your own dev business.
It's not
Joshua,
American, it's
shut the
Christine.
fuck up. Because
What?
I can tell you that's First Amendment.
What? No, he's agreeing with me, Erica. What are you,
No,
why are you
you
telling him
said
to shut the fuck up?
you mind your own damn business. No.
No, because he said telling someone else what's good for them is lame. I agree with that. Why are you telling him to shut the fuck up?
Because if you're gonna go make that, I have every full right to.
Why are you telling someone who's agreeing with what we're both saying to shut the fuck
No,
up?
you said
That makes no
telling
sense,
people
Erica.
what's good for them. I told people.
Yeah, but he
that
told
they should
us.
save money.
He told me what's good. That. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't make sense. That's what I'm saying.
It's not un-American to share your opinion.
Yeah, but that's his point. I think he's agreeing with me. I hear water.
It's my thing.
Oh.
Why do you care what I think or do? I don't, Joshua. Let's see. What over here?
What? Ah, I got fooled. Yeah, I got fooled. This is one of those lanes where they don't tell you that it's left only until you're all the way up in front of it. Lame. Should I be a New Yorker? Jake told me if I drive like a New Yorker in Tennessee, I'll get arrested. He said they actually care about the driving laws here. PGT posted a bunch of punctuation marks, but I don't really understand how to I can't respond to a punctuation mark. Greetings from Manchester. Recently escaped from Nashville.